Jonas Gutierrez and Jose Enrique were an excellent partnership down the left-hand side for Newcastle United. Little unorthodox, as much of the time it was the Argentine winger dropping back to fill in, as he set up the Spanish fullback for yet another surging run up the pitch. On Saturday, see below, we brought news that Jose Enrique had suffered from a brain tumor and a 9-hour operation had been performed to remove it. Thankfully, the former Newcastle star is now on the mend, with his old mate Jonas Gutierrez one of the many to react to the news and wish him a speedy recovery. Jonas Gutierrez, get well soon my friend. Easter Mag, best wishes for a full recovery Jose. Monk's Eaton Magpies, was a great player and wish him a speedy recovery and the best of health in the future. Magpie Pfeiffer, my thoughts are very much with Jose. I lost a relative to a brain tumor. Lester Mag, some things transcend football. Thoughts of every fan with you. Ghostwriter, good luck to Enrique and hopefully he makes a full recovery so he can enjoy life again with his family and friends. The nut job, good player, knew the score with the fat gringo, get well soon Jose. Weza 147, hope he is okay and makes a full recovery. Mike Ashley to blame because he wasn't willing to keep the club's best players and build the club team up, still isn't. Panther, good player, hope he makes a full recovery, was bang on about Ashley, hope he makes a full recovery. Paul Patterson, get well soon Jose, were last best wishes, amigo. The Mag, Saturday the 23rd of June 2018, shock news as it has now gone public that Jose Enrique is now recovering after a 9-hour operation to remove a brain tumor. The former Newcastle star had a particularly rare and dangerous type of cancer called chordoma. He was in England when first feeling unwell, the former defender meeting up with his old Newcastle boss Chris Hughton. After being taken to hospital and eventually the problem diagnosed, Jose Enrique, pictured above after Newcastle were relegated at Villa Park back in May 2009, elected to return to Spain and have the surgery carried out in a hospital in Valencia. Now in recovery, best of luck to Jose Enrique. Jose Enrique talking to Marca, we were meeting with Chris Hughton, the coach of Brighton that I had during my time at Newcastle, and that night I was beginning to get annoyed. I arrived at the hotel and thought they were migraines. During the night I had a brutal headache. The next morning my vision was blurry, then I started to see double, I had my eyes open and I saw double. I had to go to the emergency room and after 9 hours there I had a CT scan. I was sent to St. George's Hospital in London immediately, specializing in neurology. I spent 2 nights there. I was then informed it is a tumor located in a complicated area of the head. It is very rare, it is not very usual, it was located behind the eye, that is why I now wear a patch. It was a complex surgery, drive. Simil and his team operated on me last week. I went into the operating room at 9 in the morning and I left at 6 in the afternoon. The tumor was stuck to the artery and it was a complicated intervention. They did an exceptional job. I was in the ICU for 24 hours and I am very grateful to the work of Dr. Simil and his medical team. They were the worst days of my life. I stayed in bed for 5 days without moving. All this makes values more life. Soccer players live in a bubble. It's an unreal life. You lose yourself and you think you're invincible. I cannot lift anything, I cannot bend. I have the bed adapted to sleep in a position of 30 degrees so that I do not raise the blood pressure of my head. There are only 4 suitable radiotherapy machines in Europe. My options are to go to Zurich or Paris. I have to receive 35 sessions. I'll be about a month and a half off, but that's not important. I want to get well. It was possible I could stay blind, then I regained my vision and even the doctors were surprised. I want to thank my girlfriend, my parents and my brothers, as well as Dr. Simil, his team and Lafay Hospital. The Mag, the 6th of September 2017, Jose Enrique says it comes with a very heavy heart as he announces his retirement from professional football. He managed 27 second-tier appearances for Real Zaragoza last season, but ongoing knee problems have forced him to pack it in at the age of only 31. After leaving Newcastle for Liverpool in a £6 million move in summer 2011, Jose Enrique made 58 Premier League starts over the course of his first 2 seasons but only 8 in the following 3 years. In the relegation season, 2015-16, Enrique was on the verge of a return to Newcastle as United were struggling for defenders. Liverpool were prepared to release him but NUFC wouldn't pay the wages asked for. Easily Fat Sam's best signing, not great competition. Jose Enrique, like a few others, really found his feet in the championship season of 2009-10 and excelled when playing 36 Premier League matches in 2010-11. A decent defender and excellent on the ball, he and Jonas Gutierrez had an unorthodox but excellent partnership, which usually saw Jose Enrique providing most of the threat going forward and Jonas filling in behind him defensively when required. When leaving for Liverpool, Enrique upset many fans when saying it was because of the lack of ambition at the club, with Mike Ashley to blame because he wasn't willing to keep the club's best players and build the club team up. Ironic that we are at a point now where many Newcastle fans are very passionate in saying they wouldn't blame Rafa Benitez for walking away because of that lack of backing, ambition from Ashley. At the end of the day though, no fan wants to see one of their best players walk away and saying how rubbish their club is, even if they know in reality the owner has made a joke of Newcastle United. Jose Enrique, it comes with a very heavy heart today to announce my retirement from professional football. It's been a very hard decision to take and accept. I would have loved to have played more years at my best level if my body would have let me, but all good things have to come to an end and more in football. I just want to say a huge thanks to all of the fans and clubs who have supported me throughout my career. You have been the best. I have been blessed to play for some of the best teams in the world, with some of the best players in the world. These memories will stay with me forever. Thank you.